Hi everyone, Alexis here. Today's video is how I made all these beautiful coasters, how to finish the backs of them, and any tips and tricks that you will need in the process of making them so you do not make any mistakes your first time around like I did. In today's video, the coasters you're going to be seeing made, I used black, white, gold, and I used some of the Resin Merlot and the Resin Gypsy Red. I love the Merlot color the best. I think that it is so beautiful, and it's definitely one of my favorite colors. I recommend it. It is from Resin. And also in this video, you see me, I'm using 91% alcohol on a rag. I always have to have that around to wipe off my hands, my utensils, so that I do not get resin everywhere. The coasters that I am using are Inkfish and Company coasters. They come in a package of 100 for, I want to say, $15.99 or $14.99. You can get them on Amazon, and the link will be linked in the description below, along with all the supplies that I used to make these coasters and all the supplies that I used for any of the coasters that I've made. So you can see that I have them all standing on Dixie cups here, and I used a straw and a hairdryer to get the designs that I wanted. After you're done making them, I suggest that you put them flat on wax paper or parchment paper so you don't have drips on the back. You don't want to end up having to sand your coasters. It can ruin them, and just put divots in the bottom of them as well. I also recommend not painting the backs of them first. I would do that at the end. Always paint your front so you have a base coat on the compressed cardboard. Wait to paint your backs until the end of the coasters. At the end of the video, I'll explain how I do the backing of all of the coasters and also why I recommend the things that I did. If you guys would like to check out more pictures or ever check out any more of my art, you can check me out on Instagram or on Facebook. They will be linked in the description below, and they will also be on the last slide of this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'm always happy to answer. Thank you guys as always, and hope that you have a great day and this helps you to create your own coasters. So I wanted to show you guys how I do the backs of the coasters and the sides of them. So what I did first when I started the coasters, you want to paint just the fronts, not the back yet. You paint the front. I paint them white, and I make sure to paint the edges of the coaster when I paint the front. And I just do it the color that I think I'm gonna have. Like these were obviously blue I did them with an ocean pour. They're in my last video. These were in the pour on the wood letters for my mother-in-law. These I also painted white. So these black and white ones are an example of when I painted the backs first, before I did the pour. The resin can kind of peel off the acrylic paint, and they just do not look as pretty. I ended up having to repaint them black anyways, so I just recommend not doing the backs first. You can see how they look compared to these or these. So, and also I've seen people spray paint the backs of them, but when I spray painted them, they stuck. They didn't dry over the parts that had resin on them, and I also ended up having to repaint those as well. So I recommend just using acrylic paint to paint the backs after you are done. And make sure to always lay them flat on wax paper so that you don't have any lumps. I'd show you the spray paint ones, but I did sell those this weekend after I had repainted them. And also, after being at the show with the coasters, I also think that you should get like felt for the backs of them. That's what I plan on doing with all of these. At Walmart or craft stores, Targets, I've heard you can get like an 8x11, 8x10 sheet of felt for under $1, 26 cents, some change, whatever. You can order them off Amazon, but it is a lot more expensive than just going to a craft store and finding sheets of felt. And I'll be cutting them into circles and putting them on the backs of all these coasters. They don't scratch anything right now, but they can kind of stick together if it's really hot and you leave them stacked for a long time. And I also just think that some people are going to be more interested in them if they had a soft backing. I don't want to put cork on these. I think that it would just look odd. So I think a piece of felt on the bottom would be great. And you can just get colors to match the coasters that you have. And pigment wise, these were made with a black diamond pink pearl and some magical steel shimmer bath bomb mica powder whites. These I made with my peacock pour. I'll have that video up soon for the ATD Peacorn Challenge. And in these, this is a Lorez Amethyst Dream and a Lorez Warm Magenta. The white is a bath bomb, and the blue is just an acrylic glittery blue topaz. I had 2 sets of these, but I also sold 1 set of these this weekend. And the making of these will be in the peacock video. The black and red turned out really awesome. And this is just a black bath bomb mica powder and a acrylic red. I did put a little bit of the red bath bomb into the acrylic red, but mostly it is just acrylic paint. And these you guys recognize from the beginning of the video, how I just used the straw. And this is the Merlot Lorez. I really love this color. These I did with a negative space pour, and they're just plain black acrylic and white acrylic with lots of silver sparkles. And these are definitely going to be getting the felt first,
and I will not be painting the backs first again. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun making coasters. I hope that this video can help you to do things correctly the first time so you don't have as many mistakes as I have had. Thank you guys as always for watching. Have a great day.